Hey guys, wanted to share with you a cool story of our most recent closing of a development opportunity in Van Nuys that we had proposed during COVID, launched during COVID, and closed during COVID. And the importance of this story is not only what a great job our team and Iman did for the seller, but to show you that there's still confidence in the market. And for us to be able to sell a 30,000 square foot lot during these uncertain times to a builder who closed in 30 days shows you that despite what negativity and fear we hear out there, there's still a lot of positivity, confidence, and activity in the marketplace. So I'll have Iman speak a little bit about the site, the ownership and their motivation, and then I'll talk about the process and how we were able to close the deal for our client.
So this Roscoe site was one in a series of sites Neema and I had identified where we thought that the land itself, based on the zoning and the density bonus, was the higher value to the existing use. We were able to build a connection with our client who was an owner user of that existing site. He let us know that he was thinking of retirement, and we helped him structure a sale that would not only benefit him in terms of the land residual, but also give him the opportunity to do a 1-year leaseback where he could wind down his practice and find a smaller space that was better suited for him.
And what was the zoning and what were you able to build on that?
So the existing use was a 4,500 square foot medical retail space. It was previously a bank. It was four medical offices, but because it was a C2 zone site in a tier 2 density bonus, the maximum allowable unit count for new construction was 107 units. So of course the development potential, based on everything that's going on that Van Nuys and Roscoe corridor, being adjacent to the Panorama Mall,
Sure.
the new Icon project, the new Aldi, there's just so much going on in that area that definitely the higher value was to a developer.
That's awesome. So we had launched during COVID. We had generated 6-7 offers. 3 of them were probably users that wanted to use the space for themselves. Not probably, but probably 3 of the buyers were users. And the remaining 4 were developers. And we were able to qualify them and vet them by asking a series of detailed questions to make sure they understood the site, the risks involved, and ultimately the buyer that we chose, what was their due diligence time frame?
Their due diligence time frame was 7 days.
Oh man.
Which was
with no
stellar.
environmental.
With no environmental. They were familiar with the location. We were able to pull their track record, saw that they were active in the area. A part of our vetting process is to ask them questions like, what are you using your due diligence time frame for? Are you familiar with, let's say, the dedication on the site, or the fact that there's R1 just south of you? And they were able to answer all those questions confidently, and there were no hiccups during the due diligence period. I'll let you talk about the due diligence.
No, I mean, it was short and easy. We were able to close in a quick time frame as well. We had helped our client, the seller, advise them not to do a drop and swap before the close of escrow. We had worked with setting him up with an attorney and a accommodator that was basically an advisor, and we worked out through that scenario. And it was a great story to show you that there's confidence in the market, like I mentioned earlier, and that these transactions are still moving forward, and builders are building. They're expecting to build in a couple of years out, and they know that the market will hopefully be stabilized and much stronger then. So if you have any questions about this Roscoe site that closed, feel free to reach out to Iman or myself.
We have a lot of other sites like this coming out on the market, development sites and retail sites with development potential. If you're a developer or looking to develop, also reach out to us.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.